hear this? Good enough? Blood and bone bake on the bitumen. She's at the counter counting cars as they pull in. Cream-colored cotton clings to her skin. It's 40 degrees in the shade. The sun rises early, the evening comes late, as truckers come traveling, driving freight interstate, far from the arms of the wives they hate, on these long hot Tarcutta days. The Tarcutta days, Tarcutta days, 40 degrees in the Tarcutta shade. Tarcutta shade, Tarcutta shade, on these Tarcutta days. Outside the boys sit stoned in a Commodore, watching time crawl by across the forecourt floor. She fixes her hair in the microwave door and ignores the Tarcutta day. The Tarcutta day, Tarcutta day, 40 degrees in the Tarcutta shade. Tarcutta shade, Tarcutta shade, on these Tarcutta days. So on and on it goes, the city folk in their holiday clothes, while up and down the road the crows grow fatter. The buckled iron, the prayers for rain, the thick necks burning up the inside lane. It's enough to drive a girl insane, but what's it matter? Blowflies, black top, bull-headed men, the trees in the heat haze shimmer and bend. They come and they go, but they never quite end, these long hot Tarcutta days. So, in terms of a last song, I'm torn because I've got a political one and I've got a rude one. Rude? That's what I wanted to do, but I didn't know if we had any prudes. So, I used to introduce this song as the best song I'd ever written. I wrote it last year and I used to introduce it as the best song I'd ever written, but I've stopped doing that because I think it's just the best song ever written. And it just happens to have been written by me. Musically, I try to sort of think of it as like an auditory representation of a romp through the bedroom with yours truly. So it sounds like this. Love don't have to break the bank, but then again, love ain't ever free. So if you want want some bargain love, baby, I'm going cheap. I'm not God's gift to women. No butter wouldn't melt in my hands. I'm a pig-headed, thin-legged, beaten, broken, burnt and beggared, lopsided waste of a man. Yeah, I drink brown liquor so I get drunk quicker. Whiskey, rye and rum. Then I fuck all night till morning light, 'cause I'm too drunk to come. So if you want some bargain love, come and get you some. Now, soon after I wrote this song, I played a show in Sydney, and my grandparents lived there. And they've never seen me play before. They came out to this one show, and I played that song, and I was very concerned as to how they would receive it. And when I reached that line, because my parents happened to be over in Australia for this occasion as well, my grandmother shouted out, "We've all been there." And then high-fived my mum. She's my dad's mum as well. Like, it's not like mother-daughter thing. Only one former owner, she took me for a spin and never changed the oil, which would explain the shape I'm in. It's an end of business year bazaar, not to be repeated. When it comes to bottom shelf romance, our prices won't be beated, 'cause love don't have to break the bank. Call now and get yourself a deal. If you need a soul to keep your sheets warm while you're sleeping, I come for the price of a meal. And if you find that you're not satisfied before the night is done, just pick up that receiver and demand your full refund. 'Cause if you want some bargain love, come out and get you some.